So we've gotten that the resultant between two forces inclined at an angle, like the forces are F1 and F2. The resultant is F1 squared plus F2 squared plus 2F1 F2 cos theta. I told you it has two formula. Either plus, you have theta, or minus 180 minus theta. If you write minus here, it should be 180 minus theta. I told you this is when theta is less than 90. So let's now get a very important formula. So when the forces are equal, that's F1 equals F2, let's replace it with F. They are the same. You see that the resultant is now square root F squared plus F squared plus 2 times this plus 2F squared cos theta. So I replace F1 and F2 with F. They are the same. So that's what you have. And if you factor F squared plus F squared is 2F squared. So you factor 2F squared. So you are left with 1 plus cos theta. But from trigonometry, you remember that cos 2 theta is 2 cos squared theta minus 1. So you can see direct comparison. Here is 2 theta, here is theta. If it's 4 theta, here is 2 theta. If it's 6 theta, here is 3 theta. And if it's theta is now half, whatever that is here must be half of that. So theta over 2 minus 1. So making cos theta, this comes over to be plus 1. Cos theta plus 1 is now 2 cos squared half theta. So I now replace this with this here. So you see that the resultant is now square root 2F squared. So I replace 1 plus cos theta with 2 cos squared half theta. So 2 times 2 is 2 squared, F squared, and cos squared half theta, all in square roots. So you now see that our resultant is now square root of 2 squared is 2. Square root of F squared is F. Square root of cos squared is cos. So this is now the resultant when the forces are equal. So whenever the forces are equal, you use this formula. Example now, if you ask to find the resultant of two forces 15 Newton each if the angle between them is 60, without wasting time, I told you the resultant if the two forces are equal is 2F cos half theta. So whenever the forces are equal, that's the formula. So which is now 2 times 50 cos. What was the angle? 60 over 2. So this is 2 times 50 times cos. This is cos 30. Cos 30 is root 3 over 2. So our answer is 50 root 3. Option A. So you don't need to waste your time here. So the formula is very, very important.